motion. Potential energy is energy stored in an object based on its position. Mechanical energy equals kinetic energy plus potential energy, or ME equals PE plus KE. The formula for potential energy is the force of gravity times the height. First, we must calculate the force of gravity. The formula for the force of gravity equals mass times 9.8. The average roller coaster mass is 1,500 kilograms. The Superman ride holds 14 passengers. That gives an additional 200 kilograms. That gives a total mass of 1,700 kilograms that we then multiply by 9.8, which equals 16,660 newtons. Referring back to our original equation, we can now substitute the force of gravity for 16,660 newtons. The height of the ride is 126.492 meters. Once we multiply, the potential energy equals to 2,107,356.72 joules. This is also our mechanical energy, because at the top of the ride, the kinetic energy is equal to 0. Since we have mechanical energy, we can solve for the speed at any height on the coaster, without friction, of course. We will use the same equation as before. Potential energy equals 16,660 newtons times the new height of 60 meters, which equals 999,600 joules. We can then find the kinetic energy by subtracting the potential energy from the mechanical energy. We can do this because of the law of conservation of energy, which states that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transferred. We now can use the kinetic energy formula to solve for velocity. Kinetic energy equals 1/2 times the mass times the velocity squared. Once we find the difference, the kinetic energy is equal to 1,107,756.72 joules, which we then plug into the equation and solve for V. V is equal to 36 meters per second, which is equal to 80.53 miles per hour. So at 60 meters, the ride is going about 80 miles per hour. Since friction opposes motion of an object, some of the energy would result in heat, therefore slowing down the speed. Roller coaster safety is also important. Since there are high speeds on the ride, the main purpose of restraints is to keep you in your seat and restrict your arms and legs to protect yourself and others around you.